Hi, you're about to watch the first episode of our new series, The Dead Prophets Society, where spoken word poets from all around the Boston church are going to be sharing their gifts and using their talents to echo some of the themes of the Old Testament prophets. We're so excited to share this with you, along with so much more content, but we need something from you. If you like this content we're creating, we need to know it. And the way that you let us know that you like what you're seeing is by subscribing to our YouTube page, sharing the videos wherever you can, and liking and commenting. So please, please, please subscribe and share, Let us know what kind of content you want to see, and we'll keep on making more and more of it. You can go ahead and do that right now as I give you the first episode of the Dead Prophets Society.
I remember swimming in the ocean and realizing that Jesus probably went swimming too. That like me, after swimming for too long, his fingers probably got wrinkles too. Imagine God immersed in his own creation, floating on a body of water that he sculpted with a body of text that escaped the mouth of his heavenly body with just one breath. This God who's able to see all things, seeing through the limited scope that were his human eyes, watching his fingers wrinkle, and then smiling wide as he sees every cell moving in sync to create each wrinkle in his human flesh. I lose my breath, because I know these cells would respond to his voice if he spoke to them. These cells, they would respond to his voice if he spoke to them. And then I imagine swimming next to him. And I imagine that our fingers touch for just one moment, but that feeling lingers as both fear and awe run through me as I think about how much power lay at the tips of those fingers. And then I realize that he could cut his foot on rock and his blood would swim away with the waves. This God subjected himself to human fragility, to brokenness, just to give my brokenness purpose. Brokenness from praise that wasn't always pleasant. Brokenness from prayers that weren't always present, from forgetfulness of his holiness and worthiness of reverence, from inconsistencies and sometimes abandoning the altar where his presence is. Then came this growing emptiness in my heart, right where his spirit should be. Came the weight of sin on my back that was as big as a tree, and then this Jesus says to me, just give it to me. The same Jesus who was subject to human fragility, this Jesus whose cells would respond to his voice if he spoke to them. This same Jesus says to me, just give it to me. Just give your sin to me. And he takes my sin that's as big as a tree and he puts it on his back. And I vividly see scars that run down the length of his back, and I watch my sins reopen his wounds. I watch my sins drill holes in his wrists, and I yell at him, telling him that I want him to stop it, that I'm not worthy. But all he says is that he loves me. Dear God, I pray. I pray that you rewrite my existence to where your spirit is my only identity, to where Christ is all that is seen in me. I pray for an Elisha kind of commitment where I burn everything I own and allow your presence to become my only home. For a David kind of loyalty where I know your heart is the best thing for me. For a Hannah kind of trust where I give it all to you. So I count down the days until I am with you, where I can sit at your feet and for an eternity praise you. Scared to sing too loudly, for the angel melodies have become my milk and honey. Scared to talk too loudly, for your voice has become my manna that I feed on daily. Your voice has become my manna that I feed on daily, so I desperately hold on to this hope that I have of you, ready to dedicate this life and the next to loving you.
Thanks so much for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to also check out what we posted last week, shipping up to Boston with the Maines family, and please subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you can be notified next week when we post discussions over donuts. We're really excited for all this new content, and we hope you are too. See you next time.